The ground clearance is still a little low on the front.
Yeah.
It looks ace.
Looks way cooler. Although it does now look a bit like that weird ATV from Star Trek. Do you remember Star Trek Nemesis? Because Patrick Stewart loves racing cars. So when they did the last Star Trek Next Gen movie, he was like, I want to drive a space car.
What?
And so they shoehorn in like a real awkward action scene where like the Enterprise sends down a go-kart into the desert and they have a Mad Max car chase.
I don't think I've seen all of the Star Trek films. Or at least the TNG ones. I just like didn't
They're not great.
Didn't do
Oh
that.
god, it's come up as perhaps one of the most ridiculous scenes in Star Trek.
Okay. Get a clip of this.
So yeah, just imagine like just Mad Max happens in Star Trek. He's like, get to the car.
Get to my space. Okay, right. Why are there bad Mad Max guys?
I can't remember. It just feels so not Star Trek. But they did an interview on Top Gear with Patrick Stewart years later, and he was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to fucking drive a space car, so I made them put this bit in."
He's got special space glasses for the space car.
Yeah. Like they have teleporters.
Why are they?
You know. I can't remember the plot contrivance that required them to like do a jump into the shuttle with the space car. I guess it's just another one of those planets with a magnetic field that breaks teleporters.
Why isn't fucking Chief O'Brien doing his job? He's got nothing to do all day.
He's sat in that room.
He stands in a windowless room without a chair and does fucking nothing. Why isn't he beaming them up?
Yeah.
Why are they doing all of this fucking bullshit?
Why are they Fast and the Furious-ing this shit?
These low-tech nerds are not, like, jamming their teleportation.
No way. These are, like, Mad Max scavengers. And they've got to, like, jump off a cliff? That's the only way to do this? And it happens to have a spring-loaded catcher in it? That was their plan from the start?
And then those guys are just like, shit.
I didn't count on them having a space plane and a space car.
Okay.
Oh.
Why does Data need glasses? Very true.
Oh, yeah.
Very true. Why is he wearing space glasses? That
Was Worf wearing the space glasses too? I can't remember. Anyway,
surely.
Just the dumbest scene in Star Trek, which is saying something because there's quite a lot of dumb Star Trek.
Wow. That's so fucking stupid.
But yeah, I remember at the time thinking, this is dumb, why isn't this in this? And then just the moment Patrick Stewart was like, yeah, I want to drive a space car. I was like, oh, okay, makes sense now.
Just be like, all right, you're getting paid fucking a couple of million to be in this movie.
Yeah.
Go and drive a space car. We're not putting it in our film. Like, at what point ever has Captain Picard hinted that he's pretty good at racing a car?
He loves off-road dune buggy racing.
No, he loves horses, right? He surely hates dune buggies because they spook the horses, right?
Yeah. And he would love to go dig up pots in that desert.
Yeah.
He's literally an archaeologist.
Just, why? Also, like, right, mechanically, I don't hate that space car exists. I can imagine them, they're like, sure, we're going down to a desert world. Fuck it, like, just replicate it, just make us a space car. The fact that their ship has special crash pads designed for,
off-cliff jumps.
weird jumps and clamps to, like, hold it in place for wacky, like, shenanigans.
Yeah.
That kind of, like, breaks the vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There you go. Don't watch the movies.
Kirk was the horseman, not Picard. Pretty sure Picard had a whole fucking thing about his saddle and how you always have your saddle.
Yeah, because he went down to the holodeck, but he always brought his saddle with him.
Own saddle.
He didn't want like a holodeck saddle.
Yeah.
When he went hollow horse riding. But then, to be honest, I think G.K. Lee's thinking of the first Next Gen movie where he goes to space heaven and Kirk's already there on a horse ranch. And Picard's like, get out of space heaven. We've got to save the universe.
I didn't see that one. This sounds
And Kirk's like, but it's pretty cool here. I like horses.
In space heaven, you get to ride horses.
Yeah.
What?
YouTube, Kirk, Nexus, horses.
Chief O'Brien retired from DS9 and became a professor at the Academy by this film.
Yeah, like Kirk's just living it up in space heaven, and Picard's like, "Get off your ass! We got to save the universe." And Kirk's like, "Nope, I ride horses now. That's what I do." And Picard's like, "Fuck! I didn't bring my saddle. I've got to use
now I've got to use
this
someone
one."
else's saddle. Gross! It's got that butt stink on it.
I mean, to be fair, movie Picard is essentially an entirely different character to TV show Picard.
Oh, okay.
It's almost like it's a weird parallel dimension where he's like no longer a statesman space ambassador. He's now just like an old action hero.
Oh, okay.
So he's got to do all the cool things.
Right.
Like there's literally a bit in First Contact where he does a Die Hard. First Contact. Picard jumps. There's this bit where he's like,
I think I did see First Contact, but like years ago before. That's the one with the Borg Queen, right? And she turns into like a head with a spine at the end.
yeah, that's right.
Acid bath or gas or something.
Because he literally ends up like crawling through an air vent in his vest, and it gets all grubby, and then he has to like monkey bar over some pipes over the warp reactor.
Wow.
And he just turns into like Picard as Bruce Willis for a day for some
Oh my
reason.
god, okay. Love that.
She's like, I want you to join me. And he's like, fuck you.
Or it did join you, and it sucked.
Yeah, we tried that.
It was
I hated
lame,
it.
and everyone made fun of me.
Oh, well, I won't be able to find the exact clip.
Have they done like a Star Trek Aliens crossover? Although I imagine the Star Trek phases are actually pretty fucking good versus Xenomorph.
Oh, yeah. They just like, do you think they dissolve the acid blood?
Well, they just like make you just disappear, right?
Depends. Like sometimes they do.
Well, sometimes
they
you
don't.
fire someone in the head and
And
it
it
explodes.
explodes.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that's not what you want.
That's not what you want at all. I think the Klingons would be fucked against Xenomorphs, that's for sure.
Klingons would do horribly versus them. They'd be so bad.
What the fuck am I looking at? Looks like a Cardassian with his face getting ripped off.
Wait, is it a fake face getting ripped off?
I don't even know. Could the Borg assimilate a Xenomorph? Or would the acid melt all their nanoprobes?
No, they easily could. They try it a couple of times, and then they're like, beep, 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 we
adapt.
reconfigure.
Yeah.
Acid's not a problem anymore. And the aliens are like, shit. Fucking Borg.
Yeah, because then who would assimilate who, right? Because the Xenomorphs would be like laying eggs in the Borg, while the Borgs are like injecting the Xenomorphs.
I don't think you can lay an egg in a Borg.
But it's like an organic host.
It's
right?
got like some organic stuff, but I don't think it's got enough. Like, because
I don't know. I guess they're all different. Depends what they're on their purpose, doesn't it?
I don't think there's enough. I think there's too much machine.
But even then, even if they did lay an egg in them, I feel like the chest burster would just get like assimilated by nanoprobes while it was growing in the stomach.
Yeah.
And it would come out as like a mecha morph.
Mechamorphs.
Well, there's an 80s kids cartoon waiting to
So
happen.
good. Mechamorphs. Boom, amazing off-brand Transformers.
Apparently there's a Star Trek Transformers crossover.
What? Of course there fucking is.
Wow. Oh, I was hoping it was next gen.
Wait, there's like a cat woman in it.
Do the Klingons join the Decepticons?
No, that's not the...
Oh, yeah, the original series Star Trek Klingons
that
don't look like Klingons.
Really?
Yeah, have you
I
not
was gonna be
seen
like,
that?
Those are like Romulans. I think I have seen it.
There's a bit in, I think, is it Deep Space Nine, where they go back in time, and like the Deep Space Nine crew, who know regular Klingons, go back and see these old school Klingons, and they're like, what? They turn to Worf, who's with them, and they're like, what the fuck happened? And Worf's just like, we don't talk about it. That's all the explanation you get.
That's...
He was like, all right, Worf, cool. Keep your secrets.
You keep your secrets. It's probably for the best.
Something happened in like the last 200 years.
Yeah. probably good.
But then in Star Trek Discovery, they went real weird.
Oh,
So, who knows?
what the fuck?
Klingons be changing a lot.
Wow, okay.
The best Klingons.
Just the best Klingon. That is, God, just your dream guy.
How do you learn to stare like that? Do you think that's how his face normally looks?
Just
Or is he putting it on for being a Klingon?
those perfect eyes.
I need to know which one. Is he Gowron?
Yeah, it is Gowron.
Gowron actor.
Oh, God, like...
Like, does he always look like that? Or is it part of the act? Just the fucking crazy eyes. Just a killer.
So wide.
I would never try and fight this man. Do you know what I mean?
Just look at him.
He's immediately intimidating. It's not natural.
Although he is like an easy target for sand in the face.
That's true. That's his hard counter.
Instantly shut him down.
Pocket sand. And he has got quite big eyes.
He does have quite big eyes,
But he really crank. I wonder if he got the makeup team to help pin back his
maybe.
eyelids when they were putting all the plastic on his face. Oh, apparently there's an interview with him where he does it in the audition, and they were just like, perfect.
Do that all the time from this point on.
Never break character.
Yeah, you're cast. We're in, baby. We're in.
Oh, I love it.
What a good boy.
Anyway, I just kind of need to know more about the fucking Transformers Star Trek crossover, but I think that's for another day.
Oh, I can imagine Optimus Prime would fucking love just whichever Star Trek captain. They'd get on so well.
They are cut from the same cloth. Do you think they would get into a feedback loop of trying to outnoble each other?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, no, I will lay down more of my troops for the good of our friendship and humanity. No, I don't think we'll do it like that. We must be saving you as representatives of the human race.
Oh, God, it would end up like that scene in Endgame where Hawkeye and Black Widow were out trying to sacrifice each other.
Oh, God, just who can die for the cause the most?
It's just a race to die first.
Yeah. Just to make that, just lay down your life. But this is fucking...
What do you think Kirk would teach the Transformers to love? He'd be like, teach us more of your human kissing.
Oh, God. Well, probably. He probably fucking... he's making out with one of these. These lady Transformer. Why is there
a furry with
Why is there a furry Catwoman?
She wasn't in the show.
Was she not a Star Trek? Have they ever done cat people? They must have.
Oh, they must have done.
There must be dozens. I don't even know why I asked. Because instantly, Jack's just going to be like, oh, in this episode, it was my favourite one. So many.
There's a Transformer that turns into an Enterprise. I love it. There he is. It's perfect. It's fucking perfect.
So dumb.
Of course, they're battling on the same fucking, Californian wasteland set. Because that's where every Transformers battle happened and every Star Trek battle happened. Just drive for 3 hours out into the California desert and you can smash as much shit as you like.
Yeah, what's the rule? There's that, you don't have to pay. There's a reason why everyone shoots in this exact same bit of desert.
Oh, because no one owns it. You're allowed to shoot for free there.
No, so it's outside of city limits, so it's cheaper, but it's not over
State
2 hour. No, it's over 2 hours travel from the studio because then you have to pay everyone more to go there.
Oh,
and so there's these weird,
it's this perfect bracket of
catchment zones, right. And there's just this bit of desert which is great, and that's why everyone shoots in this exact same place.
Right, that makes sense.
Something like that. 30 miles from the studio.
Right, 1 mile less than paying people extra.
It's something like that,
but also outside of city council tax bracket.
Yeah, there was this weird Venn diagram of why it works.